Today I'm going to show you how to make tomato soup from scratch in a regular pot or the instant pot with fresh vegetables. It is so delicious and so easy.
Hi, and welcome to my kitchen. My channel is about showing people how to make healthy meals at home, giving them tips and information around food. Cooking is easy when you know how. So if this content interests you, then subscribe to my channel and stay for the video.
Here I have a mixture of tomatoes from my garden and from the store. I like to cut off the hard part where the stem was, and then I slice them into pieces just because they cook a little faster. They can be green, they can be yellow, they can be red, whatever you want, that's fine. And if you've got a tomato like this where part of it's rotten, just cut off the rotten part and use the rest. That's not a problem. I also like to add a little bit of carrots because they sweeten up the tomato soup just slightly and they make a nice complement to the flavor. If you're using one or two larger carrots, then chop them into pieces and peel them as well. Because these carrots are so small and the peel is so fine, I'm just cleaning them and not peeling them. Of course, you cannot add carrots if you don't like carrots. Doesn't that look delicious? I can't cook with onions and garlic, but if you can, and if you like onions and garlic, then add 1 onion and 1 clove of garlic chopped. Then we want to add some stock, 2 to 2.5 liters, 9 to 11 cups. You can do it all stock, vegetarian or chicken, or you can do half stock, half water. I don't suggest beef or fish stock, however. But any combination of chicken, vegetable, and water stock will be good. Cover the vegetables up to the top of the vegetables with liquid, but not more than that. And I will show you how to do this in the Instant Pot and in a regular pot. Here I have my chives from the garden, and I'm going to take off any yellow bits. I also have basil, oregano, and thyme. I'm going to chop them all up into small pieces because I do want them to flavor the broth. You can use dried herbs if you prefer. You don't have to use fresh. If you are using dried herbs, use 1 to 2 teaspoons, 5 to 10 mLs each. Put them into your pot. I'm adding almost a teaspoon of salt, not quite a full teaspoon, a generous teaspoon of pepper, ground black pepper, as well as 2 tablespoons, 30 mLs of olive oil. I love the flavor the olive oil brings. And 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. It's a very gentle kind of vinegar, not too tart. That looks amazing. Now we're going to put it in the Instant Pot. Give it a little stir. If you really like thick tomato soup, you can always add some tomato sauce. Close your pot lid. Make sure you have your water trap in the back and make sure that your steam valve is down. Then you're going to set it to high pressure for 6 minutes and press start. When it's done, let it sit for 10 minutes, release any remaining pressure, and that's it. In a regular pot, you can simmer for about 30 minutes. Now we'll take the lid off. Be careful, there's a lot of steam and it's hot. You're going to want to let your soup cool before you blend it. It doesn't have to be totally cool, but not boiling hot either. I like to put not too much in my blender and puree it till it's pretty fine, but not like a very fine puree. I don't mind a little bit of texture from the vegetables. And I keep doing that until the entire soup has been blended. And there you go, 16 cups, 4 liters of delicious tomato carrot soup.
Here's the tomato soup. Doesn't that look amazing? Now, because I can't put garlic and onion in the actual soup, I would love to do it. I'm going to put garlic and onion powder in my individual dish. That's how I handle it. So here we go. A little bit of each. And let's give this a try. The tomato taste comes through so well. It's just just like eating fresh tomatoes. It's so amazing. It's so delicious. I love it. Smooth, goes down really nice. The onion and garlic just add a little bit of extra oomph to the recipe. And because I didn't add a lot of liquid, I didn't need to thicken this recipe. So I didn't need to add a flour roux or cornstarch to thicken it, which means you really get the full tomato flavor. So I hope you like this recipe. Give it a try. Let me know if you do.
Check out my other recipes, gluten-free or with gluten, with meat or vegetarian and vegan, all delicious.
How can you support my channel? Well, you can like this video, you can leave a comment, you can subscribe to my channel, you can share this video with your friends, and you can also buy me a coffee. The link for that is down below. It will send a few dollars my way to help me keep making content like this. If you want to know more about food, then join my newsletter. I put information about food, tips and hints that you don't get in my videos. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I do hope you have a good week, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.
When I was making this video, I actually wanted to make it a higher protein version of tomato carrot soup. So I grabbed my protein powder, which is usually unflavored, and put it in. I didn't realize until after I'd put it in and mixed it up and blended the soup that it was vanilla flavored protein powder. Yeah, vanilla and tomatoes do not go together as a flavoring combination. And not only that, it made the soup kind of yellowish, very light in color. I tried to salvage the situation by adding tomato juice and tomato paste and tomato sauce and more pepper and more salt and more vinegar and more seasoning, but the soup was so awful. I had to throw it out. Just goes to show you, everybody makes mistakes. Have a good day.